Alright, so I'm here with Phil Pearlman.
Woo! Fenton.
And I'm going to ask him what he thinks about the market coming up. Phil.
Nick, what's up, man?
Talk to me.
Dude, it's so great. First of all, it's just so great to hang out with you.
Yeah.
Let's not get hit by a sanitation truck. Let me tell you, first of all, it's so awesome to hang out with you. You were one of the guys who was, you know, you're an early adopter.
Yes,
you know, bottom line. And you were around when we were just like this little pre-StockTwits. It was just a little community on Twitter of like 25, 30 guys who all of us knew about the market, and it were all real guys. It was you, Howard. So
basically, I just want to ask you one quick thing.
Okay,
I respect you as a trader.
Right.
You're more of an options trader. I noticed that you sell puts a lot. You sell calls. You really focus on selling naked options.
Naked options, near month. That's what I do.
Yeah. So what is your kind of trade strategy coming up until the end of 2009?
Look, I think that at some point during the year, there's going to be a major correction. What amazes me about what's happening right now is that there's so much skepticism despite the incredible move that we've had.
Yep.
So in other words, we've taken a move from 700 to 1050 or whatever we're at,
yeah.
And every time the market ticks down, 1,000 bears come out of nowhere. Still, even though we've had a 40% move on the SPX. So until that gets obliterated, I think, and we could have some pullbacks that just fuels the fire. Until that gets obliterated, I think we're going to continue to move higher. And I think later in the year, I think we could get a little pullback here that will frighten some people, and then we move higher again, and everybody's like astonished that we could possibly move higher because the world is going to end and all that stuff, and zero hedge or whatever. And then later in the year, everybody finally, when the Pearlman bears finally capitulate, then we get this big down move, scares the hell out of everybody. And then after that, I have no idea. I think maybe we move higher again, but it's too far in the future. I have no idea. So the way I'm playing it is I'm being opportunistic. I'm playing short term. I won't even sell anything. I mean, there's still like 20 trading days until XP now. It's one of those long periods. I'm not even looking to sell anything yet. But you know, I'd like to sell like the 90 RTH calls near a month if we move a little higher, because they've had an incredible move. And you know, I would sell some spider calls on days where we just spike up and run higher into the close. And we didn't see that today. We haven't seen that.
Not yet.
You know, I tell you something. I think implied volatility here and the real volatility of the market are two different things. So even though the VIX has gotten killed and we've moved down on the VIX with this rally, that I still think being an option seller it can be good here, because I think what's really happening in the market in terms of volatility and what's sort of it doesn't matter, and what the implied volatility, I think they're two different things. So I think the only way I would get aggressive selling puts here is if we had some scary closes to the downside.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean one day. If we have a down 130 day, we had a down 120 day last week. We were down like 160 at some point, and it was a blink. But if we had a down, if we had a down 130 day, and the next day we were down 180,
trouble.
There would be a lot of fear.
Hell yeah.
And the bears will come out of the woodworks, and then I would be looking to sell some puts on that near a month. There you go. That's all. It's everything I can give you.
You heard it first. That's Phil Pearlman.
Woo!
Twitter @PPearlman.
There you go, buddy.
Visit me, Nick, @Nick Fenton, and secretstodaytrading.com.